the channel. Today we are taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Dark of the Moon Q. And moving him out of the way, taking a quick look at the box, seeing his beautiful vehicle mode right there. Transformers Dark of the Moon with Q. It's Q, sorry. I'm not up for debate. He's called Q. 423 steps, it says. There's his amazing shoulder action going on there. We have a scene from the movie, a little thing there. Q uses his skills as a scientist to create gear for the Autobots. Yes, he does. Very good. Not anymore, though. He did. The box showing off Q on the packaging right there. And got that nice Mercedes license. Awesome. He's back. That glorious face. Taking a look at the figure here, we have Q in his robot mode. And just get on that face, shall we? Can we? Oh my gosh. Look at his face. Ugh. Terrifying. Look at all the detail that's unpainted and... Wow. Got gold on the crotch though. That's gotta stand for something. Fantastic. Ugh, backpack. Could have used with some nice silver though, not gonna lie. At least they painted the hair and the teeth and the eyes. Well, if they don't paint the eyes, then we just know it's over. They stop painting the eyes, right? For articulation, the head can move left and right. It can look down at a pretty good angle. It can't really, and it can kind of look up. Not really though. I mean, yeah, he can actually. Huh? Earlier it didn't look like he could, but maybe it's just how I was holding him. And you can move these giant shoulders out of the way, and this is how high you can get the arms. Unless you do this, then you can make them be happy, and yay! Arm can do a full 360. It will bump into all this junk in the trunk here. There is bicep rotation. And ball joint there. You can allow the hand to move. Technically, this is also your wrist joint. So, love that. And the arm can just collapse on itself like that. And mainly for transformation. There is no waist, but his skirts can flare up. Oh, yeah. His leg can kick up about this high. And not that far back until he's kicking his windshield and everything. So, yeah, can kick out this far. Thigh swivel. About a 90 knee right there. And then that just collapses and now he's got a chunky knee. Can't even tell it's a leg. Goodness. The toe can move up like this. The heel can go like that too. So, neat. And technically there's no ankle tilt. But if you break his leg, even though his foot's not attached to his leg, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can do that action. That's kind of freaky looking. I don't think I like that. And of course, accessories. He does include his giant staff. I don't think he used once in the movie. I could be wrong, but I don't think he used it. And he comes with a little gun thing that he can hold. He can hold both of these in his hands, kinda. I mean, they've got a hole here. So you could do this. It kind of doesn't work very well, but there's a thing you can do. Or as, what is it on the back of the box? I think they have it like this. So you can give someone like that. Yeah. So you can give someone a good old whacking bad Decepticons. And if you want, you can also, I think he has this look in the movie. Oh, I got it backwards. There's a little peg right here on the back of the gun that goes like this on his staff. And there's a peg back here. They can just put back in the back right here. And there you go. He's got it stored on his back. And I'm pretty sure that's a main look he had in the movie. Just had that on his back for the scenes we did see him in. Time for some size comparisons. I don't have the original Q, unfortunately. But this is a very special occasion. Since technically we don't have a Dark of the Moon Ironhide. Technically. I mean, if you have the old mold, then you can use that one. Or probably find a cheaper third party. Anyway, point is, this is a very special occasion. Because technically this is our last Dark of the Moon Autobot that we need to complete the team. Technically speaking. So, I thought it'd be fun to bust out all the Dark of the Moon Studio Series figures that I have. Starting with Dark of the Moon Sideswipe, Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, Dark of the Moon Dino, and we can even squeeze in Dark of the Moon Ratchet here. Ah, yes, perfect. And here Q is with the Wreckers, with the DNA upgrade kit, of course. Can't forget the one and only Optimus Prime. And this is on my 2007 shelf, but this is him with Ironhide. Come on, Hasbro. It was an easy one. I'm surprised they didn't do it way sooner. Darker than Ironhide. Just give him guns. It's easy. Although it'd be nice if they did something about that bumper. And here we've got Q with Dark of the Moon Wheelie and Brains. And there we have all our Dark of the Moon Autobots all together, finally. Something a little different about this guy, though. You thought we were done with comparisons. No, I don't get to bust out the Decepticons very often, so I'm just gonna bring them out here. Here we are with... Oh, he fell over. Ah! Here he is with Dark of the Moon Crowbar. Here we have him with Crankcase, mine, and of course, Hasbro's failed attempt. Just a pretty crowbar at this point. No! Here we have him with Hatchet and Pink Bumblebee, just Laserbeak, with Deluxe Soundwave and Laserbeak. Dark of the Moon Thundercracker. Technically, wasn't this the first concept art character? Dang, I just killed him. We got him with Sentinel Prime, Leader Class Shockwave. The original. I forgot that they were reissuing this guy this year. Huh. Oh god, Topspin almost died. And of course, he's too big to fit in a frame. But Dark of the Moon, Megatron, and Igor. Yeah. Ah! Okay. Moving into transformation, first you want to just lift up his shoulders here, the wheels right there. Then lift up these back panels here, the sides of the car, and just move these hinges up, and then just flip this out, hinge that hinge up, flip this up, and peg the back like that, flip up the windshield, and just have this raised up here like this to get out of your way. Flipping the heels here on both sides. And then just start bringing his foot here and flip that in. Rotate this all the way around. Oops, don't go past it, which you can do. And then just flip the taillight down like that. Same on this leg, just rotate this section like this. Flip in the foot. Rotate all the way. Bring that down like that. And then you can bring these together. Now with that part done, we can come to the arms and just rotate here at the bicep. Rotate the arm like this, and then just collapse it up on top of it. Same on this side, just rotate at the bicep, rotate at this bulge right here, and then just collapse the arm on top of itself. Now you can just bring these two pieces together, maybe, if I can get a good hold on them. Yep, there we go. Of course, on clear plastic tabs, so that's fun. You'll just rock these back a little so you can connect those clear tabs into that right there. And that's the back. And now there's a big old peg right there that's going to go into a hole right there. You can just, yep, that's the snap you want to hear, just like that. Now we're just going to bring the front of the card down and flip this around like this. On both sides, you kind of want to bring down this devil hinge. Maybe, if you can. Why are you fighting me? You weren't ever fighting me. Huh, because the camera's on, of course. Because the camera's on. You monster. I guess technically you don't have to bring these down yet. You can just bring those up all the way and then just get, this is probably going to come untap a little bit, but just this side panel here. Just going to want to tab that in like that on both sides. With the sides done, now you can come up here and just click that into place on that tab. Same on this side here. Just make sure you got it in the right spot, and then there you go. There you have Q all transformed into his vehicle mode. Yup, that's the car I remember from the movie. Looks vaguely how I remember it. It's even got that official license right there. Beautiful. I think he's got it back here too. And he's got some numbers on there. Didn't even know that was on there. But if it is, fantastic. Amazing. He doesn't have pinned on wheels, so he can't roll. Well, he can roll, but just not as well. You gotta give him a good push. You know what I'm saying? But here's the top of the car. Here's the bottom. He has a visible face. It's beautiful and gold crotch. Front of the car, painted headlights, looking gorgeous, and love that grill right there. Painted taillights, wow. Now, trying to please somebody, I see. Exhaust could have been painted though. For some reason, this panel on the leg here on my copy's not as dark as the others. Like, I think it's the only place where I see it at is right here. It's just lighter blue, and it's got some, I don't know, just, I think it was like this too, so oh well. It is what it is, I guess. Man, heck, he can do with a lot more silver. I'm gonna have to get some silver on him at a later date. But you can also bring in his stick of doom and just tap it on here like that. Maybe not like that. Maybe it doesn't want to be there. Maybe it's like, hey, got better things to do. I guess if you wanted to, you could tap it on like that. I don't know why that's a look you could do. It doesn't gonna roll very well because of that thing. But if we move it up here, maybe. There you go. We take out Ratchet's legs. And for some vehicle mode comparisons, here we have Q with Optimus Prime, Ratchet, Top Spin, Roadbuster, Leadfoot, Bumblebee, Sideswipe, and Dino. And just for some Decepticon vehicle mode comparisons, here we have Dark of the Moon Megatron, Shockwave, Thundercracker, Sentinel Prime, Soundwave and Laserbeak, and a little pink Bumblebee Laserbeak thing. Yeah. At the end of it all, though, he is kind of clunky. Especially on the back there. His legs are quite thick, but I don't know, the legs are fine for me. They're a little, like the bumper section where the taillights are, they're kind of loose, so that when I'm messing with the figure, they flip up and down, so that's kind of annoying, but it is whatever. And mainly the back is kind of annoying with the panels and everything. The arms are a little weird, like mainly where the hands are, but I don't know, you just work with it a little bit and you can try and you can kind of get what you're wanting to pull off. But other than that, he's really just clunky and needs more paint. Other than that, I'm glad to own this figure. I didn't have the original Q, so I'm glad to complete the Dark of the Moon Autobots. And that's been my look at Transformers Dark of the Moon Studio Series Q, and I'll see you in the next one.